Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and in today's movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on the 2021 film, and it's also the third installment of the Conjuring trilogy, The Conjuring and the Devil Made Me Do It. So, The Conjuring and the Devil Made Me Do It is the third installment of the Conjuring trilogy, and it's also part of the Conjuring universe as well. And and The Conjuring and the Devil Made Me Do It is also the first Conjuring film not to be directed by James Wan. It was instead directed by Michael Chaves. And so, and of course, The Conjuring and the Devil Made Me Do It is once again stars Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson. And the story of The Conjuring and the Devil Made Me Do It goes like this. The story goes like this. Paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren take on one of the most essential cases of their careers after a cop stumbles upon a dazed and bloody young man while walking down the road. Accused of murder, the suspect claims demonic possession as his defense, forcing the Warrens into a supernatural inquiry unlike anything they've ever seen before. And of course, the movie plays out as like a the Devil Made Me Do It case, as most of the characters are being possessed by the devil, and yeah. So when this movie first came out last year in theaters and on HBO Max, I've been hearing like pretty mediocre things about it. Like this movie got 56% on Rotten Tomatoes, and then a year later I watched it on HBO Max when it was brought back to HBO Max. I watched it on HBO Max recently. And since I am a scary movie slasher horror fan now, I will say I disagree with those people who say this movie was not very good and weak, because I actually thought this was actually a pretty good film. I mean, sure. I will admit it is kind of the weakest out of the Conjuring trilogy films, but in my opinion, I still enjoyed this film. I thought it was a pretty good film since I do like the Conjuring films, and this one I thought was pretty good, but like I said, it's probably the weakest out of the Conjuring films, and I still liked it. It was pretty good. And of course, Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson, they both still did a great job playing Ed and Lorraine Warren, because Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson, they're both talented people, like when it comes to the Conjuring films. And I understand why, and I understand a lot of people say that a lot of people have been concerned that this movie was directed by Michael Chaves instead of James Wan, who directed the previous Conjuring films. But I still enjoyed this film. It was pretty good, and the jump scares, are a bit predictable at most times, but it still works just fine for me. Yeah, so overall, The Conjuring and the Devil Made Me Do It was a pretty good film in the Conjuring trilogy, and as part of the Conjuring universe. And I'm gonna give The Conjuring and the Devil Made Me Do It 3.5 out of 5 stars. So if you're a fan of the Conjuring films, if you're a fan of the Conjuring universe, and if you haven't watched The Conjuring and the Devil Made Me Do It, then I say give this movie a watch. I kind of recommend it. So there you have it, guys. That's going to be it for my movie review on The Conjuring and the Devil Made Me Do It. And that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.